Hello everyone, welcome back to AI the Somnium files, where last time a bunch of stuff happened. We talked to the Yakuza, we could have gotten killed, but our skills saved us and our eye saved us. Now we're going to talk to Oda again, and we're going to see if we can talk to the famous inmate 89 who had some information or had some knowledge about the killer before he committed his second crime. So let's jump in. See what we see here. Mitsuki, Mama, who gave us some information to talk to the Yakuza. We talked to them. This guy who's a member of Congress. Then we're just riding back to Lemnis Gate, because the receptionist told us Ota was here. So let's see what he has to say.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
Yeah, pretty terrible.
And I just...
Yeah, you gotta feel like
left her.
ass.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
You can do that, man. He's not a bad kid. He's just dumb. I mean, he's not a kid either. He's like 20-something. Hello, lady. Wanna get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
Yeah, gosh.
And I
You
kind of
get
like
pissed?
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
What?
Is that going to be a problem?
What do you mean,
A
man?
reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
you. Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
What? Is that it?
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
What's the problem? I mean, this guy... How old was this guy? Was he like 30? You're 30, man.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
Is he getting angry because I'm talking to her?
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her
Oh, she's still
schedule.
recording the...
It should end soon.
Okay, let's talk to Oda. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
What is that?
I don't know your normal routine.
I didn't know you could turn all the way. It's a bunch of stuff. Oh, I always click away from the game. Because I'm
Went
an...
to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
Okay.
Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
Super normal, yeah.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
About Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
Like a million.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay. Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Oh.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Why doesn't he talk, dude? So that means he was a woman?
A woman.
Is that how lying works? is that how hiding something works? I mean, sure.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here.
This guy's a dick, man.
Was it Iris?
No, it definitely
I mean-
for sure wasn't Tessa.
People have died, dude. You have to start talking,
Got it.
man.
So Renju was with Iris.
Annoying.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
I mean, Tessa is like kind of suspicious, kind of weird, but I wouldn't think she's a killer.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this.
But he
She
came
wouldn't
out of the
murder
building.
anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Okay. I don't care, honestly.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Iva is just ruthless.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
Is that what you got out of it? Out of an idol? Really?
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Well, we'll see about that. Slow down. I didn't say she was a
Do you
murderer.
suspect her?
No.
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do,
You're more suspicious
I might
than her,
find out she's
honestly.
totally innocent. If you truly
How
believe
tall is
that
this
she
guy,
didn't
by the
do
way?
it, you should tell me everything you know.
She's as tall as him and just sitting down.
But
Do it for Iris.
Come on, man. What time did they leave the building?
around 6:15, I guess.
Where did
That's
they go?
specific.
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
There she is.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Okay. Oh, we go in full interrogation. Okay. Can we like dive into her mind or something to see if she's lying to us and stuff? She's a better liar than
Iris,
Ota for sure.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
No, that's dumbass.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth.
That's not how it works.
I would appreciate your cooperation.
Come on, Iris. Let's do this.
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Although it's kind of weird. I mean, she's a professional and all of that stuff, but like the guy died yesterday and she was with him, and then she's like just recording a podcast and it's like the next day just chilling. That is kind of suspicious. Like she doesn't give a damn.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call
Took you an
history.
hour, dude?
At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Go. Makes sense. What were you doing with him?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do afterwards?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous.
Yeah.
Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Gotta keep talking. Do you have an alibi for the night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Aiba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Are we sure she's not lying?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, okay.
We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Makes sense.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
What? What do you mean? What did she try to say? 8 p.m. Even if she was at home, I mean, that means Renju was there. But if Renju was there, then they would have to drag him all the way to the Sunfish Pocket, which would take like 45 minutes, considering how much it took to take her home. So it's kind of crazy. Can I ask your mother? Maybe if she did something at home, then her mother would be an accomplice for sure.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
So she doesn't have an alibi.
Where was
Your
she?
mother.
I don't know.
You don't know.
What was it that she did?
Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Yeah.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
There we go.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Well, we gotta ask her later. When did you find out he was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
This girl, dude. She's not that dumb.
I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
That does make sense, but also it's kind of weird. You used to work there.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
He's being a bit too pushy, I guess.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Yes or no, bitch?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
Of
course you are.
Fine, Date.
You can be a suspect and not be a criminal.
It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
Yeah.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
The thing is moving the body. Well, if she had help from her mom, for example, then... Okay, Iris could have killed Renju because... Okay, there's a bunch of stuff. Look. So this would be to throw in here.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short,
Probably has to do
Renju
with
was
this.
strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
You see this?
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Okay, there we go. And then her mom could have been definitely the one to do it. Is that how... Okay.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
I mean, there are ways you can do that. 100%.
Right.
With pulleys and this stuff and
It would
the
be
kind of
hard for
weights
her
and
to do it
stuff.
with her strength alone.
But if you had the help from your mom, I just want her mom to be a criminal.
But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Yeah. Oh, more stuff? Wait. Oil drum. Let's do this.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire.
By a wire.
He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
That does sort of tell us how it was lifted, but let me check out something else. Approximately 160 pounds. Elevator record, what's this about?
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once,
Okay.
at 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
So 2 people. But like that would be more weight than her and her mom, for example. Well, but he was there as well, so let's do this one. Because he was because of the kegs and everything.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
Yeah.
Sure, it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of
Yeah,
the
I'm
counter.
not saying she did it, but like she said it was possible, so I'm just telling her why it's not impossible, of course.
Hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
But
Don't you have physics class, girl?
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere
Yeah.
and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
hey,
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
Yep.
How?
I mean, people can. Definitely. Renju's weight. This is just a weight.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death.
Oh, really?
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
Nasty.
This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
Okay. We have the weight. Station, elevator. We got the elevator, but we need 2. We need 2 things. Maybe this? Or not. Oh, okay, it already tells you it's not. Managed to move the corpse. Oh, with the oil drum?
The oil drum inside
I didn't
Sunfish
even
Pocket.
think of it because the watch was there, but I didn't even think that you
with
could put it there.
about a 200-liter capacity. Empty. It weighs approximately 44
So they're
pounds.
thinking she rolled him or something. Could have something to do with it, but I need more to support my theory. Okay. And the watch that shows that he was in there. That's very specific though.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
what are you trying to say?
I'm saying it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum,
He's walking around, that's pretty cool.
which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses!
I mean, going for this is kind of weird.
If I
I've
were
heard.
rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
That's true.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
True.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
Because of the elevator thing?
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
It was 305 or something?
If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely
Because we got the
likely.
corpse, we got the weight of the oil drum, and we got the weight that was on the elevator.
Why do you say that?
I got all 3, okay. So the elevator... So Renju's weight is 160. Okay. Then the oil drum... 44. So... was this 160? So we are 204. And this 310, which is like 106, which is really close to what they were talking about. Makes sense.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
Second.
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you?
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator.
Let me
sent it
check.
up and taken the stairs.
I want to check how much is 105 pounds. Because I'm not American. And I want to sort of know. 47. Yeah, of course, she's a child. 47 kilos, okay?
To throw us off the trail. However,
She's a young Asian girl, makes sense.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What's happening? Is she like about to confess or
There
something?
are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's gonna show you in your eye. That's really cool. She doing something?
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
I mean, she's probably just nervous.
How would I
But
do
well,
that?
can we zoom in? You can't tell from this angle. Do we want to change the angle? Oh, can I just move on to that one? What? Oh, there we go. What could she be doing though?
Ah, shit.
What is that? Recording or? Oh, to save me. Okay. I will save you, Tessa.
Iris,
He says.
what are you thinking? What is that thing?
That I didn't get to read the whole thing.
Hey, answer me,
Another
Iris.
secret they have, I
She's
guess.
definitely hiding something, Date.
I mean, just the fact that she texted him is like so incriminating.
Sync with her.
There we go. That's where we should have started. You're done, dude. You're gone. Of course, every time they have like a secret, it's always like, I just didn't want to tell you, but I'm not a criminal.
Not
It's
a
kind of
problem.
annoying.
Get it started.
Let's do this.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
What is this place?
What is this place?
That's what he said.
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Does she have a dark past?
There must be a connection.
Could have.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Okay, do we have a map? Here.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Oh. Mental lock 1, the TV. Mental lock 2, the window. This is really cool, this animation. And this is the floor? What is it? Oh, there are 4. Okay. The door. Discover Iris's secret. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Awesome. Sinking in the vein. Now, map. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you're lost or want to save time, try checking the map. Yeah. Okay, so... What does it say? Eyeball. What? I mean, she's Iba or... okay, that's fine. So the doors are like the last lock, so let's go to the TV first.
A CRT TV.
Hit? What is this? Spin the dial? That's so scary. What is that times 2? Oh, wow.
Stop!
Is it Iris watching? Is that's someone we don't know?
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces
Oh.
of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What do you mean these? It was only one.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
It's like the original Cyclops killer is like her dad or something like that?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Okay. Also, we went this way because of the dial thing, right? Saw the murder video, that's unlocked. Negative time, timey. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time for or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Okay, so that's the skull. That's what it was. Let's try to not use it if we can. Now. Torso, mirror, gun. Let's go mirror first because it's closer.
A full body mirror.
Punch? Oh, we have to use this one? Let's just look into it.
A torso in the
But we do
reflection.
get a positive timing, so...
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. But what is going on?
That's it?
A full body.
Can we break it? I don't know. This turns it into... Wait.
A full body. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just
Pervert?
punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Well, that did nothing.
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that? A full body mirror.
Okay, I got this one at least. So I can cut this down real down.
Can you talk?
Can you talk?
Oh.
What? Don't copy me.
What? Don't copy me.
Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Pervert. Dante is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert and twice?
That was a waste of time, but at least I got that stuff. Now let's check out the torso, which is here.
A torso with a head.
Let's
If
see
it
if
has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
choke. Okay, I think this might make sense because it's related to what happened. Oh my god. Please tell me it does something. Whoa.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
Now we got the oil drum.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
It's another TV? Some sort of operating table?
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
Okay. Mental lock. Strangle the body. Holy. Now what is the third one? We got medicine bottle, gun, operating table. And the old drum is not something we can interact with. I want to check out that TV. First I'm gonna do these two, or this. Maybe I want to go here as well. Just gonna check this out.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Smell? So that's a negative one, but it's probably something I need to do anyway.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Wow.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for
Okay.
now.
Right.
I'm glad I didn't chug it. Let's check this out. I don't have that much time.
Operating table.
Oh, perform surgery? What the heck? Oh, this is insane. I don't have enough time. I could do this one. Let's go to the TV. It's the only thing I can do without losing all my
3
time.
minutes, Dante.
An old television.
Turn the dial again. I need to use that one. Okay, let's do it. But if we have to restart, it's not that terrible because we already know how to get to where we were. That's fine. Another victim or the same one? Does the blue mean it's a man and the red means she's a woman? Or not necessarily? Oh man.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed.
Yep.
The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
So much stuff is happening. Oil drum now I can interact with. Okay, what's closer? The gun. Well, the gun has to be something, right?
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante.
Where the
Hurry.
heck is the gun? Oh, I click away. Where's the gun? I'm standing on it? Oh, up
A
there.
revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Jump. Grab it.
Weekly Shonen.
Don't say it.
Oh, no way you didn't make it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg.
Oh, it's really
and thus
high
I
up.
cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Oh, man.
A revolver.
I need to do this because I don't have time.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Oh. The other torso could be interesting. Already checked this out.
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
Should we choke it again? Bring it to 30.
You have bad taste.
Just do it, please.
Oh, but this one, maybe I needed to hit it because the second person was hit with a rock or something instead of choking it this time. Yeah, that was a mistake.
This isn't doing anything for them.
Because the
Do
other
you
one
wish to
had
continue?
a
No,
cord,
done with the joking.
something. Oh gosh, let's see
A
if we
torso.
can
You
do
have 1
this.
minute left.
punch makes more sense. Boom. That did something.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
Oh,
While
TV.
you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
I don't have time to check
My
everything, but
calculations
let's
are
go to the.
correct. It will be over soon.
Let's go check the TV. Beat it to death. Yeah. So the TV gives me like a clue on how the victims were killed, right?
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
An old-fashioned TV.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Investigate turn dial. I have to do this every time. Let's see if we can get lucky and have enough time. If not, we have a pretty good idea. Oh, so for this I would need to grab the pistol, right? Damn. She's always watching there. Is that Iris? Because if so, then damn.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
I don't have time. Now. I can't do anything with the gun. I already did both things. Reference book, I don't think it's gonna do anything related to a gun. Maybe in the locker there can be another gun or something, or a ladder for me to get to the gun or something. Something crazy like that.
Just a locker.
11 seconds, not gonna happen. I need to open it. Oh. What?
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Is this gonna get the gun down? I'm not gonna have time. I'm gonna have to retry this. That's so annoying. Makes sense. It takes so much time. Is that what it is? Gonna get the gun? This got really complicated. This is interesting. Yeah. Wait, there's nothing there? Oh, the ground. That's so specific. That's not how things work, but that's fine. Oh, it keeps going, it keeps going. What's this, man? I have to see through this. There we go. Please don't stop there. Okay. Like, it always keeps going. That's so funny. Finally. Oh, it shot something. It didn't. Oh, it shot the one in the mirror.
that is...
Wait, no, wait, that was enough. Dude. Oh my gosh. That was so close with the time. Incredibly close. That's Date, isn't it? That's 100% you. He could also be Renju, but I think it was Date. Is this my time remaining? Is this... No way. Can we take a second to appreciate this? I think that's right. Or it was no, I don't think that's right. I think what happened is that I I spent more. It was like I had 11 or 12 seconds, and then I did something that took 15. But since it was the last one, it worked. I think that's something they told me before. So it's not like that's what it means. But it was still pretty cool, pretty clutch at the end. Good job. I thought I would have to get the gun and then shoot her or something, and then I wouldn't have enough time. But I'm glad I tried that. So cool. Well done. So I cleared Iris's Somnium.
What
So
happened in that Somnium?
was that me? Serious question. Was that me
We saw it
who
too.
killed everyone? I did say that he could be the killer, the
Four
Cyclops
murdered
killer, but
women are without
people
a
wouldn't
doubt
known.
the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
This was the first one. This was the last one.
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
And the one who saw the reflection was only Iba. So she probably didn't tell him, or he didn't see it. Right? Well, Iba is also your eyes, so I don't know.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Ah, he did see it. Same jacket and everything. Yep. That's me, man.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
She's protecting me. Blue figure?
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah,
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for
Yeah,
certain.
you don't have. You lost
You
your
have
memories.
no memories past 6 years ago.
But they don't know? I feel like they knew, but they were protecting
So
you.
perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye. So you steal them from others.
Yep.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
But do you know who it was?
You interrogated Iris before the sink.
Makes sense that in a Somnium
What
she
you
would
saw in the
mix
Somnium
things
was
up.
just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
I think that makes sense, but we'll see. What about the original ones? The killings.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
She does know more than she lets on, so maybe that's fine. Maybe we're in the clear.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
Serious look on her face. Peter. The red figure.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
I was thinking that was Iris, but maybe not.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can.
Because you know it's me.
Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
The original.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original appear in the Somnium?
The sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories. When using the sync machine for an
Even repressed subconscious ones.
investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Okay, nothing new really. Anything else to say?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
Okay.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Dang. Summarize for me? Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sync room.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do.
I mean, Data, you should know this by
They will
now.
not remember it.
Thank you for the
And
exposition
what about
now.
the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
What if it was your mom?
What about the scene of the murder?
I just want the mom to be the killer every time.
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Could it be that she doesn't remember? Just like me.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
It could have been us too, killing everyone. I'm fine with that.
Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Okay.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
Yeah, Marvel.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her too. All right, sure.
Cool. Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending an IL message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Cool. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Oh, Oda was there.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
No way you didn't know he was there. What the frick is wrong with you, man? No one else? Specials. Picture on the wall. Okay. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. So he has to be here because she told her to, right? I never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier.
Of course.
She said she was going to Marble, so...
Of course, dude. Why do you act surprised, dumbass?
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Yep. What was that thing about? So what they were talking about in the messages that I didn't get to read.
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
Who's who?
What?
I mean, I'm gonna get punched.
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
And that's not creepy at all. Oh, what a dick. Okay, so these guys are freaking criminals, dude. Oh, it deactivated I as well. Iba. Man. So it could be that the two in the Somnium were them, those two. Day 4 Monday. Has it been 4 days already? Man, these guys. Let's hope I don't get killed. But these guys are too young, dude. And there's no way they were the killers in the first Cyclops killings, because they were both. She was like 12 and he was like 16, 17. I don't know. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
In the sofa. My head was killing me and memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Please tell me Iba's fine, dude. Mama. But now they expose themselves unnecessarily, right? Like if they just let me take Iris to her home, then I wouldn't suspect a thing. But then they did this to me, and I'm like, okay, they're hiding something. Like, what's the point of that apart from advancing the story, right? Does it make any sense? Maybe they stole something from me. Maybe they stole Iba. I showed up rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. You shouldn't say that, dude. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. You're such a dick.
Looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Do I have my eye? That's what I want to know. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon.
Oh no.
In the morning, of course.
Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
Yep.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Cool. Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Okay, so we got 2 fugitives now that we gotta catch. Boss?
Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Don't tell me someone else died, dude. What? She's alive. She's breathing.
Iris.
I was not expecting that, dude. Holy. Oh, is this... What kind of Saw bullshit is this, dude? Can we make it? Ah!
That's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Streaming?
The source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think I met and ran out of marble. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. I was not expecting that. That was a shock.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time.
20 minutes? Oh god. I'm thinking, should I leave this for next time?
Bastard.
What the fuck? Oh, she's gonna die. We can't do anything about it. What's up with the polar bear costume? Are we gonna just have to watch her in a live stream getting killed?
Tessa!
Oh, he's there.
I'll save you!
Oh, you're so dead too, dude.
Ota.
Wait, turn it off. I mean, could still be the same guy, but he did turn it off. Okay, I thought he was gonna kill her without wanting to. Of course, he's doing that off screen, so we can't really trust him. This could be like a stunt, but she did lose an eye, so it's like I kept my foot on the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Oh, there's back. Was Ota killed, or is it just Oda in the suit?
No.
I don't think
Stop.
it's gonna stop this time, man. Oh god. Well, there goes Tessa. Resting pepperonis. So it just makes everything so much more confusing because they were being so suspicious, even used a stun gun on me, and now she's dead. And that has to be true, right? There's no way that's like fake. I mean, there's a lot of technology here, so maybe, but I think she's gone. I'm gonna assume she's gone.
No!
Damn. And when he makes it, there's not gonna be anyone. Warehouse. It could be that the warehouse is where the Somnium was, because it was like a warehouse. That's what I'm thinking now. I don't think there's gonna be anyone. What? Is Oda there? There's someone in there. Okay, things just got a lot more gruesome than they used to be. Yeah, it's Oda. Damn, man, everyone's dead. Holy. Things got intense. Damn. Oh, buddy. Okay.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
I'm a mess, dude. Oh. Yeah, I meant to press tab and I pressed escape.
It's rare to see you down like this.
Okay. I think we need to to process this, take our time. So my question is, why were they so suspicious, dude? Maybe they were like criminals, but they got betrayed at the end, or they had something different to hide. But let's see what information we got. I don't think there's much. Savior. Ota said that Tessa is his savior. Maybe some people reacted to this line by thinking, what? Isn't that a little extreme? Iris hasn't saved the world or anything, but she's not a Samaritan. And she's not a Samaritan. But to people who are in trouble, people who are in a bad place in life, sometimes someone like Iris can be a savior. I can't read, dude. And that's what matters. Okay. Collage. To glue in French, an art form that involves combining various materials such as printed paper, cloth wires, wood pieces, sand leaves, etc. Peter describes dreams as a collage of memories. It sort of reminds me of Mormon bubbles. Tell someone you love to image search it. I don't know what that means. Mormon bubbles. Probably something weird. Juro. A kind of ramen. Okay, the broth is heavy with pork fat, then piled high with thick cut noodles, cabbage, meat, and whatever else the customer desires. Ota eats Juro ramen at Juro's. Internet cafe. Sometimes called net cafes or PC cafes. Originally, these were simple cafes that featured internet-connected computers, but modern Japanese internet cafes also featured private booths. Many feature manga, magazines, and waitresses. Similar to a manga cafe, the booths are typically 10 by 10 feet and walled in by tall partitions. Booths sometimes have a reclining chair and matted floors, perfect for reading manga, browsing the internet, napping, or watching videos. Oh, they got tips, Somnium 4. Negative timey, okay. The ones that we got forced me to use them, which are really annoying. But we managed to do it anyway, so... We didn't get any pictures from the Somnium. We definitely could have, but we didn't have time to explore everything, so that's fine. Maybe I'll do that some other time. Well, that was it. We interrogated Iris. At first I didn't think she was very suspicious, but then she was. And then she was talking to Oda, and then they plotted to do something to me, and then they got killed. But Iris's body was not there, I think, when we got there. So I'm thinking, could it be that she's alive or something, that they did some like camera trick? We don't know, but what we do know is that Oda was killed, and if someone has any say, like any way to manipulate him, it's Iris. So maybe let's not say Iris is gone 100%, but Oda is definitely gone. So feel bad for the guy, but he wasn't very helpful to us, honestly. But he didn't deserve to be cut in half by a giant saw in a polar bear suit. So rest in peace. Now we're gonna see what boss has to say next time. We're gonna see what we can do, and let's solve this mystery that got really gruesome. Even got goosebumps at some points because that was really intense. So I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to follow, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.